And welcome to Trials and Tribulations, Day 8. Yes, I'm only gonna say that because I don't get to say that long name. This long ass game's name. You try to say it. I love the series, but the series title is long as fuck. I just. Well, that's just it. Yesterday we started the third episode, excuse me, with the investigation. Today I think we're gonna get through the trial and investigation. Let's do another investigation. Let's see. We will see. Episode 3 recipe for Turnabout Part 2, the trial. This case is we're defending Maggie Bird, who we got a new trial as she was already convicted and found guilty of murdering a guy over a lottery ticket she did not have and a proof that she stole. All because somebody said. And she says that there was somebody else sitting with the guy. She was a former policewoman that works now as a waitress at this restaurant. And the person we already can tell to figure out who probably the murderer is, based on the silhouette, based on everything. And the murderer is not just the guy is not just a murderer. He is pretending to be Phoenix Wright. Even claims to be Phoenix Wright, and most likely pretended to be us during the trial that Maggie got originally convicted in. This case is pretty crazy. Let's do these. January 7th, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Guess honor. Maggie. Detective Gumshoe. You doing alright? How you feeling? You need to ask me the question, sir. Well, get you down, Maggie. Don't forget to eat well, okay? Right, I was ignoring you, Doug. I just check in to see if the mail come, grabbing stuff, and I was getting ready. I just took a little longer, but we're here. We're ready to go. Roger. And you, yeah. You best square this case together. Got it, pal. Like this thing here. We script and I'll beat this up squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious. How would he arrest me? What did he arrest me for? Detective, you're on the side for once, right? Yep. So you're able to help Maggie out, right? Really, can you, sir? Of course, I got the situation under control. The first witness on the stand today. Something I say doesn't mess with the facts. Make sure you point it out, alright? Sure, that was my job. Okay. For the United Front, pal. You got me? I can tell how grateful he is, I am, sir. What reminds you so much of a detective? I didn't count on you. It should all go smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. January 7, 10 a.m. District Court, Defendant Courtroom number 4. Court now session for trial of Maggie Bird. Defense ready, Your Honor. Bitter. That's alright. Yeah, yes, Your Honor. What's wrong? Nothing, it's just whenever I trust. In the previous trial, your response was, "You talking to me?" You're a little, it was a little intimidating. No, sorry, what did I mean? That was a funny Phoenix. So trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us. Is he a trustee? Wow. Mr. Cadet, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trite, whether you're faking a real deal, we'll find out soon enough through this trial today. I tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I'm questioning your Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had to study the law or not. That's what I intended to find out. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man that really hates me for some reason or another. Is everyone aware that the court has already given its verdict on this case once? If I won't stand for relevant testimony during this retrial. I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that funny me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Cadet, please summon your first witness. Let's look the formality, shall we? Name and occupation. I thought you didn't want that the last time. And state your name for the courtroom. I'm sorry, sir. Name's Police Department Detective Occupation. Detective Gaucho. Oh my god. Rips that. What? I don't know what that is. What that is. We're supposed to know that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, jeez. Can you blame it being more blatantly obvious? Can you be more blatantly obvious? Nervous or anything? He said his name is the police department detective and his occupation is in Gumshoe. Oh god. Other way around, detective. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. It's yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the investigation, this investigation tied up within a case now. Gumshoe's really got everything under control for everyone's sake. See, Detective Gumshoe, could you outline the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. Poor Gumshoe. Oh, man. His name is Glenn Elg. He's a professional programmer. He's on the payroll of Blue Screen Inc., the local company. That's the victim's autopsy report. Chris Simpson is the evidence. Here in the floor plate is the restaurant. This just took place. The victim is sitting right here. The poison coffee was brought over to him by the waitress who's being accused. Yeah. He died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there was two other people in the restaurant. It's a Gene Armstrong, the other chef. Regular by the name of Victor Kudo. Seems to be a very straightforward case to me. If I already know that somebody else was in there, which again, they haven't proved. But I will show this again. Let me just. I have to wonder, and this is gonna be wrong button, and this is gonna be the business point. Okay, here's the thing. I think the reason, and this is gonna be, I'm not basing this based on because I played this game years and years ago. I'm basing this totally guessing based on reasoning. Is Victor is probably sitting on that side, the right hand side, and the opposite floor is not right across, but like the one next to it. He's sitting at an angle that he sees the guy, and he had only seen it. He might have only seen him. May have only seen him come in. May have only seen him. May have, may have not paid attention. May have only seen him there, and the one not paying attention the whole time at the other table. Not seen the other guy come in. Same thing. John, the chef, might have come in. Might have gone to the back of the kitchen. With him being there, and again, the reason he'd be only able to see it, again, there's the partakes between the walls that would block him from anybody seeing it from certain angles. That's come, detective, take this hammer. Nail the defendant's coffin shut in your own two hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's hear your testimony. Yes, sir. The incident took place. The victim was at his table. And that the guy, Glenn Egg, was listening to the radio at the time. It's a poison found in his coffee cup. Found with the potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. Looks like Bird might have had, some kind of motive. Again, that's the problem is, even if we know the motive, she didn't take the freaking lottery ticket. She didn't take the lottery ticket. Oh. Or they would have found it on her. They didn't find it on her. At least we don't think so. Dark aroma and a dust of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. The facts of this case in me ironclad. Mr. Wright, I will ask you to begin the cross-examination. But, yeah? There's no intimidation tactics this time around, is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me. Can I stop you for just a minute? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? So desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. That doesn't match with testimony given by Miss Bird. There was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said, and what killer wouldn't say that with a homicide conviction? Hey, so your testimony is supported by the owner or the customer. Right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, true, the two testimony tie-up said there was no other guy at the table. Should I press R at this point? Press R, got it. Well, maybe the other witness dismissed him. There's a point of view of the victim table of script in some way. The record is as weak as the coffee trays being. That's right. I have here in my possession a ticket. Ticket? It's like more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population to the defendant. Photograph from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene that witnessed by the chef moments after poisoning took place, correct? I'll agree, it's the review of the scene of the crime. I was trying to looks at a second person at the table. Eric? It certainly seemed to show the victim table clearly. Yeah, but he was listening to the radio, you say? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket. Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Some of one of them had an earpiece. Should I press at this point, Laura? What was it what the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, that's what I know. Thanks a lot. We're now one step close to the middle of nowhere. This isn't going very well, is it? Detective Gumshoe, could you perhaps tell us the poison how it was used? Traces are found in the coffee cup and nowhere else. I'm sure I get you, pal. The poison liquor was a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. Poison could have been anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Do you put salt, pepper in your coffee? Right? The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Poison could have been in the coffee. Should I press on this point lower? Did the victim even drank any of his coffee? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. What's the proof the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, you're right. That's what I was thinking. In case you were wondering, I left a text message for the detective there. What, for me? Oh, you're right. You may fool in the court, but I'm not falling for it. You have time to waste. You have time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? What's that piece? Yeah. What piece was it again? This. Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? Well, now I remember. This is the, this coffee cup. The coffee cup, take a look at the rim. I guess that's unmistakable. There's a coffee stain there. That's the proof that the victim did drink the poison coffee that was in the cup. And gulped down the bitter death that waitress wanted him like this. The only print on the coffee are the victim and the defendants. There's investigation in the cup we found a certain chemical substance. Cyanide, I've heard that chemical before. Look how strong is the poison detective. Well, it's that stuff lethal. Too much of your history. That was just too much. Dust is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to fish anyone off. 2 grams? How much is that? You know, when you swap your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Sounds like something Gumshoe got an abundance of. A small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. Got motive? Yeah. You ask me, it's been blown out of the proportions.
Objection.
You know what my golden rule is, detective? Check out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on stand if I have to chuck you out. Gulp! Stick to the fact, detective. Now then, what was Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. You knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. Straight from the crime scene. Or was it just a lottery ticket? It's a wedding ticket for $500,000. Armstrong knew about that ticket, didn't he? Dude, and he stole the wrong one. It's possible, man, he stole the winning one. What should I do? The mere fact the lottery ticket disappeared, there's no way it implicates my client. I have in my hand the very ticket in question. The $500,000 lottery ticket. The Fiona police office found it when they conducting a search. The defendant. What? Oh boy. Order. Quite a lucky bird, though, a little waitress. Submit the ticket as evidence to court immediately. I keep an eye on the ticket the way it says his voice is quivering. Wait a minute. She had no idea the ticket was winning at the time she gave the coffee. Even near it. So she would have had to... Again, it's a lot of leap of logic, and that's sort of problem. And now, yeah, but how would she have known that it was winning at that time? He doesn't until after she already given the coffee. From at least seemingly the presented way it was, the way the events. Time of the events was presented. You could present it according to the previous trial too. It was heavy now, so $500,000 you say? Just grab a piece of paper. It's matter where it's found, Your Honor. That Maggie's prison, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. A simple opportunity to commit the crime. Charged there. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt she did indeed commit the crime. I got old bandit knows the score. Doesn't matter if the $500,000 lottery ticket provides a very clear motive. I mean, for some of the money I made, you've been tempted to break the rules. I don't mind old man is too weak to siren call money. Not good, Nick. The evidence Maggie's starting to pile fast. It's because the court has ruled guilty one thing already. It's time to wrap up this repeat performance. I found a piece of evidence. He's got more evidence against Maggie. The apron Barb was wearing at the time. That's the cleanest apron I've ever seen. Can't be blood, can it? Seems that staying the door of our play was a little flustered. Now spilled coffee on itself. The coffee, that's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about the apron. Something else that stands out even more. Something else, I presume you mean? Of course I'm referring to a pocket. Pocket? Just carried out after you used it to carve a disc. Potassium cyanide, the furry poison used by the killer, was in the apron pocket. Ball of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? Or the court will accept this in the item in evidence. Jeez. Still bothering me. Look at that. I explained the blood stain to the courtroom. What blood stain would that be? I'm playing against the prosecutor. The blood stain colored. The colored stain that smeared all over the apron. It's ridiculous. No one told me about the blood stain. Let me told. Just look at it. A detective? Could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. That's it. That's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? We got some on our apron while taking doing their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Pull something like that out. I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. Ugh. I even knew what it was already. Anything yet to make you death the last ruling around this case? Both the opportunity and the supporting evidence have been made, but they have been clearly established. Well, Trite, seems you really are a phony after all. You really know how to drive a man. Drive man nuts. Witness. Continuing testimony. Go for the crime scene, the findings, your investigation. Your investigation there. Crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. The scary old man. By a scary old man. Poor Maggie was passed out from a shock. It must have been really tough for her. Didn't have any identification on him. Figured out who he was pretty quickly, and then the investigation went smoothly. Maggie was searched. We found the lottery ticket and a bottle of poison. As if there was nothing else missing but his kerosene. That's not true. We know that. Just confess to court, you're a real lawyer, Trey. Can't have any more cross-examination of this one. Let the fun begin. Wait a sec. Did I say something with them again? Here's what you testified to this court. Victor didn't have an ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly? That. He's so let down, he's got his old sagging shoulders. And a puppy dog guy thing's going. The subscription bag on the victim's table along with the winning a lottery ticket. Wait, seems just a minute. Visited his doctor before he went to trade me in. Got the fake name from the medical records on the doc. Got the meds. I'm gonna search for the court. What should I do? Should I do this in letter? Should I ask hear more? So medicine was in the bag. Actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. Completely empty. Yeah. Entering an empty paper bag in evidence? Desperate are you, Trey? Yeah, what happened with the investigation after detective? Well, because that contradicts his last statement. Because, as he says there, nothing's missing from the crime scene. We already know there was stuff missing because, according to Maggie, they're talking over CD. We've not seen the CD. We've not seen it. Now, we know this is missing. We've not seen the CD either. Because I think I should point something out to you. There's one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally. Yeah, I'm getting all the answers. Just waiting. So hurry up, will you? This testified nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the bag you mentioned was empty. The officers recovered medicine from the scene of the crime later. No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to trace began. But did the medicine disappear too? Yeah, you're too cold, pal. Indeed. Due considerations wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most scale thing I've ever done so far, huh? He was killed by poison. Victim hasn't mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Whatever. Mr. Cadet, what do you have to say? That's all. What? You put a correct name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name has got to do with it? New Ear Ontology Clinic? Otological Clinic? Okay, and this was the victim suffering from. Look at that. Hey, illness, Your Honor. Like a bit of war wound, you could say. War wound? Before the incident, Mr. found himself in a fight. Took a blow to the side of the head. Richard's eardrum. Richard's eardrum? I wonder if it's the prescription it was given for. Supply cream that is applied to topical inside the ear canal, not to be adjusted. What? It's in the autopsy report. If you read the fine print, you found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, there it is. Very, very fine print. It's Elga correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Trade's Van. We're absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication. Medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No. Nick. Get something quick, it'll be all over. She's right. I can't get away with the old weak objection, which I do. A moment ago, Mr. Gadat made the following statement. Still applied some of his medication while he's trade banned. If that was the case, then why was the medication not found at the crime scene? The medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. It changes the fact that it was not found at the crime scene. It's significant it might seem it's the lawyer's duty to pursue the truth. You know as well as I do that medications are irrelevant. Well, it seems like the prescription drug would contain plutonium cyanide. It seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did, the possibility is undeniable. Ugh. It's enough. Is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Gatat? I forgot my own witness I like to call, sir. It's the only man who was there at the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kuda, the pigeon hater? Very well. I'm bad at this disappearing medication seems a little more trivial at the best ever. It's more than all previous trial. That's something that bothers me. Hey, good job, Nick. Girl joined for 10-minute recess. Which will hear the prosecution's next witness. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Of course, join for recess. January 7th, 11:03 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby, no one. Phew, that was close. Tell me about it. I mean, I nearly died in there. That's my light, sir. That's my light. I think I really did die in it a little bit. So I nearly died in there. Can't detective coach you would have betrayed us like that. Huh? He helped me. He totally set me up. I don't think he Meant to do that, Maggie. He was back in the corner. Guy's gotta do his job, right? It's okay, I know all about lies of betrayal. I've had them all my life. It really hurts this time. It feels like I've been punched. Someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't want to see him again. Poor Gumshoe. This one's gotta be the old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo, the lover of the waitress outfits, projectile seeds. This guy really be stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know. Yeah, he's a big old grouch. You're able to handle Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me, even those never-ending bird seeds. Alright, 37 to 11:15 a.m. District Court defendant lobbying them for. That's what I say just for that. Now we convenience for the trial of Maggie Bird. The guy, next witness, please. Prosecutor calls the old timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Please take the stand. I can pace if you don't mind. Name's Victor Kudo. More than bread in the land or anything, son. Alright, duty or what make me me. Mind you, I can be emotional at times. I don't mean to hear you that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation. Occupation? Let's see here. How much call do you think there is? Kimono bordery here. Kimono bordery? So I did back in Japan. I embroidered family crest on kimonos. My ancestors were bordering kimonos before this country area existed. A real craftsman, a dying breed. The court could be embroidered by customs of them. And like I said now, it's not much demand for that kind of thing. I had to take a job working the cash at a burger joint for taking a smile. The burger joint would have been better off putting it in the kitchen. And I witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of this incident? Yeah, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javocano. Seeds? What do you think these are, huh? I see. They saw everything that happened, Gramps. Yeah, I did. I saw it all. Please tell them the court. We're all ears. Sure, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you every last detail. Just like getting into this. Early getting into it. Alright, witness. Young man was reading this sports paper. Server girl brought him a Javocano. She put something in it. Man took a sip of it. Looked like he was in terrible pain and then collapsed. So go right there. There's a friend that I can remember her well. Good, she's not a servant girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Yeah, as bad as the rest of them. All these confounded words. Fangled words? What's wrong with these old-fashioned ones, huh? Fangled. Raise the glasses, wireless spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me. See everyone. Don't forget the old vows. Don't forget let the good old days slip away. Well, I think it's time to cross the image begins. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. You have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? It's disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry? See all the way up to her you know, practically naked in that uniform. So the particular features recognize her about features you recognize about the waitress is her outfit. Anyone could wear such a uniform, even me. That's alright, please spare the her in front of mental anguish for damage. Yes, please. That's a good point, Judge. Don't get a little too excited, Nick. Gotta keep yourself together. Guess I got a bit carried away. Got other things I recognize about too. Be sure of myself, which I do. Sure, you saw the waitress take the coffee to the victim. Just whether, but what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Very right. There's a good of it. These are the features that you recognize about the defendant. As they had them to get testimony. Sure. Seeing her remember several details about her appearance, but the most crucial detail of all, her face. Yeah, as if I remember that. The straps of the accuser apron. Not likely to make a mistake about her face. Don't even tell the color of her ribbon on her hair. It was red. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. I would say there's anything wrong with the witness's eyesight. Daddy remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? Feel something more to somehow. The identified features you described are all things you can see from the back. So why? Possible that it's not a waitress from the front at all.
Objection!
Got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about the facial features when they're describe someone. The witness testimony is nothing but traps and ribbons. It's harassment, I tell you. I'm not obsessed with traps or ribbons. I'm telling you what I saw. The good request that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observe from that moment they're from the front as to your testimony. Sure. Testimony's getting longer and longer. I find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, yes? No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor could never back down. Not the answer I was looking for, but okay. Turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. We really did see Maggie face in that. Like I thought, we need some concrete proof for this. That guy didn't see the waitress clearly from the front. Think the LC really saw Maggie do it? Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there. It was there for the key outfits, right? Not the waitress. I guess. Good point, though. Did I just say something clever? I think the racist we could have really saw was Maggie. That's what we have to figure out, Nick. Except you would have noticed this. The stains on it.
Objection!
Okay, well, like you take a look at this. Yeah, that filthy thing with its... See, the filthy, like, just like you perfectly. It sort of reminds me of what my grandson looks like after he's done eating. You ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. God, forget something as dirty as that. Well, you have with a clap. What is it? Ever, ever since I said half with a clap, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this apron. Is the apron worn by the defendant's day of the poisoning? Uh-huh. As you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. That is... I'm sorry. I can't help it. The look on his face. The look on his face, I'm like... His reaction, like... I messed up, didn't I? Oops, I did it again. Wait, guess this is oops your way out of this. Yeah, well, looks like we finally have a general trial on our hands. Listen, try to hear the facts. Today, it said there was only one waitress at the restaurant. Be the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird. Exactly. When the waitress put the poison on to the cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna... Again, we don't have a picture of what... But if you look for a second, Maggie's hair and the one he says looks a little different. I don't know. Hers is more, well, not as a little straight. Hers was more like, I don't know. It looks black and hers brown. It looks like the girl from with the bandage we saw in the restaurant. The guy who was watching. We understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The defendant may rest on what you say you're seeing. Tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. You're gonna lie on me, Captain. There's probably right. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what a burger customer wanted. You can't remember? Probably when like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Well, just good having your memory. Attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember with the victim. Now one of those pesky antis wearing a broken pair of spectacles, a newspaper in his right hand, and a nosy brat kept rustling his papers. I was listening to wireless. I remember this very well. That server girl brought over to Javicano. The visit picked up the cup. Freya and took a sip. I just served was to test how credible the witness memory is. To me, that you remember the victim in a great deal. Yes, I hate is, types who are so vague about everything. How can I handle this, Nick? I only do one thing. Just to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Trip him up, you mean? Is that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. Boy, that's what you gotta do, fortunately. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory? I know. There's nothing wrong with memory. I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll see to sing the pigeon song. Can you tell us where this is going into trite? According to Mr. Kuda, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking the coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. Yeah, what did this kindergarten? Let the court to please take a look at this. Cup the victim used. Correct? On the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lip. They left by the coffee. Considering where that stain is, you can clearly see the victim was holding his cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. Said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. You're afraid this is simply not acceptable. The witness had better go back to park. Wait. If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about the dirty coffee cup. I saw what I saw. Listen to your testimony. And Brett was holding the cup in his left hand. Yeah, no question. Good luck, I insist I am. Then you pop out and you spiky yahoo, are a fault. Me? There you go, man. You're quite enough from you, or quite enough for you. Call me old man. Well, for 16 years I have. You can't ignore me. That's all I've got to say! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but sure, why not? A little more. Look at that. This is my 16th cup of coffee. This is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You're a lion, Victor. There's a wearing a piece on the side is the green lens of his specs. Kept filling with it all the time. Filling it with this just before I picked up the cup. Using the same hand to pick up the cup left hand. Victor's wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. What's a monocle, Your Honor? Small computer monitor often used by programmers. Monitor, you mean like a television screen? Instead of lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HMD, TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled lens drive mad that they don't matter. I know, I'm sorry, I'm telling the truth. Chewie doesn't seem to be lying. Those facts in good old black and white. Sure what the illness is this, but Mr. Killer, there's something that's very strange about your observation of the victim. What? You saw it say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD, which again locked me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I can only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What'd you say? You're not down whatever the fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear it with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Eh? Traces of medicine for the condition was found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't hear in that ear. It's true, Captain. Is it? Hey. Pigeon. Pigeon. Order. Witness's testimony is completely unreliable. Also says the witness saw the witness from behind. Here's the victim who was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. When he knows the eardrum was ruptured. Oh, Mr. Dot. Single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. So man, it's my drop of milk. Captain, they call me a drip? Yeah, he pretty much is calling you a drip. Mark clearly left shows that the victim pick it up with his right hand. I'll never back down, I know, right? Let drink Javocado with his left hand. We put you out of your misery, clearly. The victim used both hands. He'd taken a sip of the cup in his right hand and then took to the left. That's what the old man saw. Now why isn't there lip prints on both sides? Impossible. The witness already testified. On numerous occasions, the victim died just immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee.
Objection!
Okay, the victim used to pick up the coffee is irrelevant, Your Honor. There with the one hand and the other, Mr. L. Drink the poison coffee. Sam, Mr. Kadata doesn't watch. What his testimony was established whether the witness memory is credible. Rules are clear. Testimony given by witness is useless. If it's time to conclude today's proceedings, despite the witness is not receiving the court, to be frank, his testimony is farce. You have to be so frank? Take that, you profound old fool. There was a good but you can't reach your hand there. Defense and the prosecution investigate the case further. That's all for now. Court is adjourned. Oh boy. Wait! If we stop now, where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo? Thanks to the blue-suited young upstart over there. What a old man who can't even dot his T's across his I's. Now, how's your bad man bring my fault? Sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I'm about to get my hands up till now. There's something else in the court should know. What? There's more? Yeah, there is more. There's something. I want that chance. I want to crack at you. Young shark. looking at me like I'm some sort of evil pit shogun. What do you say? One final showdown? Well, chapter is electric old man scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. We've got to lose, Captain. I'll give you all the Javacano you want if you come to my house after the trial. I'm 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man! That's enough witness. I believe it's quicker for the court to just hear what your testimony. Bet, much quicker. Can't believe this is happening. You better get ready, you youngsters. Get the picture, just quit throwing seeds at me, would you? Gotta be using some sort of infinite ammo code with the box of seeds. First of all, I want to stress that this might not be nothing. I'm sure of it myself. The young boy slumped over the table as he took a sip of Javacano. That was it. Except the face he was knocked right over. Broken, the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn this thing upside down, huh? Yeah, no you didn't. Was that all? That's all. I remember perfectly. Are you doubting me? You're doubting a poor defensive old man? Oh, we're not doubting him, Mr. Kudo. I get the feeling it's quite... There's a question hanging on everyone's lip, Nick. Yeah, so what? Probably. That's all I can think of. And I have to cross-examine this guy. Your bird brain, that's all I can think of. Well, Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Final countdown. See, that doesn't make any sense because
Objection!
the face is still standing. It's a photograph of the crime scene. There. So what? Carefully at the table. Face is there, intact. There. What's your tongue, Granddad? I'm Granddad of yours. Ow, ow, ow. If there are any more seats in this courtroom, the cleaners. What is it now? Extra strong or something? Yeah, you go on. Bunker 5, it was on my table. What? Oh, well, you see. So me when that young man didn't let it collapse. I stood up. That's when it fell over. The file's on my table. File's on your table? Yeah, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Well, that was a complete waste of time. I just say so myself. I give us a good of throwing around your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I ever been you so? That's just something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute, that the case is more, I've got to say. Yeah, I remember something else. Got the witness out of the courtroom. Wait, listen to me. Well, there's been a thing that have been considerably sidetracked. And I'm still not positioned to deliver a verdict. Defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. There are two disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. Marking the coffee cup the victim supposedly drank from the left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, of which he couldn't hear. I don't think he did it. It required both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to end. One more, Your Honor? We heard from. He's most interested in the testimony should be used. Summarized it according to the statement. Okay. Copy if you wish. Whatever, the prosecution doesn't need props like that. That's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here then, Mr. Wright. Here are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Gadot's. Yes, Your Honor. And Victor said to me as the court record. Sorry, this isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. You're supposed to do with 3 copies. As all court is adjourned. To be continued. Sorry, I'm trying to think what to do here. Okay, I want to continue. I don't want to get into just like just the longer. Or we were done like 30 minutes ago. I thought we were going on for that, but just it's almost 3 o'clock. I want to. I still want to get in the pool, take a shower and stuff, and eat and take a nap before wrestling. So yeah, I'm gonna. That's where I'm gonna end it. So yeah, I think that's good because we at least got that part. I mean, I wanted there's again it just took longer than I wanted to, but it's fine. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna be back tomorrow at early Wednesday, show 21. Hopefully Thursday more Margate Deluxe Racing with the Great DQ. And Thursday night will be Metal Gear Rising Revengeance DLC finally, hopefully. That stuff comes up. Friday and Saturday, continue on with Phoenix Wright. We'll finish up episode 4. Either Friday or Saturday, we'll see him in 2 parts of the court trials a little bit short, so it seems like it's possible too. We'll see. Definitely, episode 4, and then start episode 4. Probably finish it on Saturday, and also on Saturday, finish episode at least on Free Fire Saturday, and then definitely do episode 4. Probably finish that in episode. For also on that day, seems like it's short enough too. And then Sunday no cast because unless we can find somebody to play Margaret, with Mystic is still on vacation, so 20 for another week. And then right back next Monday, Tuesday with probably most likely starting the last case of the game, the longest one in the trilogy in the game series, with so yeah. That's it for good schedule on the channel. Let's see if but we got lots of games coming up. Like so we can have Phoenix Wright. It's Attorney till we finish it. Then we got coming up Yakuza 5. And after Yakuza 5, they got the Halloween-a-thon. We also got Life is Strange True Colors coming up. Tales of Vesperia. November, December, we're going to be doing new Pokemon Snap and Miles Morales. So much good stuff planned for December, for January, and 2022, and all kinds of stuff. So follow me on social media, so go live, put your t-shirt, I'll get engaged from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I didn't do that. Big YouTube, subscribe to YouTube page, follow the page, past bit feature, including all our cast of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, plays the Yakuza series, the previous Halloween-a-thon, the Tales of series, Pokemon games, Spider-Man games, lots more good bike race, fantasy fees, convention fees, and in about 2 hours, we will be doing another episode of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition over on YouTube page. Let's get this card to be doing stuff on. Let's see. No, I don't do it. Trying to find somebody else there. Also post all kinds of stuff over there in Discord too, by the way. I always get to post on Twitter and Facebook. So, can't really find anybody else. Just a lot of those. I can't really find anybody. But yeah. Next time, a good everyone. Peace.